بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا في إخواني في الله. نحن في الصفحة 97. We're on page number 97. نحن في آخر هذه القصة الطويلة. نحن في آخر هذه القصة الطويلة. We're at the end of this long story, alhamdulillah. But before we go on, we want to review. ولا بد من نعم لا بد من مراجعة. And we want to always understand that when you study, it has to be like review, has to be stronger than your actual intake of studying. نعم. Review is a major part of you studying. We have to understand that. Review has to be a major part of you studying. نعم. So you're going to study something one time, but you're going to review it numerous times, countless times. Even if you studied something a month ago, you're going to come back and review. You studied a year ago, you're going to come back and review it. Sometimes somebody might study a book 2 times, but the review is numerous. Now, with that in mind, we're going to go back to, where did I say we're going to start today? وكل واحد والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا. نعم. That's it. والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا ليشرف عليهم. That's why I said we're going to start from. All right. It's not where I stopped yesterday, but I said where we're going to start. What? والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا ليشرف عليهم. You see the space? Tahir, where's the microphone at? We gotta get a stand for that microphone. Oh yeah, that's all right. Here you go. Mashallah, we're straight now. Here you go, Mr. Boy. Okay, go ahead. والوالد
يخرج معهم أحيانا ليشرف عليهم. وأما الأخوات فإنهن يشتغلن في البيت وما حوله.
Good. Again.
وأما الأخوات فإنهن يشتغلن في البيت وما حوله. فبعد الشروق.
Again, فبعد. Say بعد. Let it stretch. The ain. Let the sound flow in the ain.
فبعد الشروق إحداهن تأخذ بعض
خضروات. Take your time on each one.
فبعد الشروق إحداهن تأخذ بعض الخضروات من المزرعة فتغسلها في المغسلة.
Again. إحداهن تأخذ بعض الخضروات من المزرعة فتغسلها في المغسلة.
إحداهن تأخذ بعض الخضروات من المزرعة فتغسلها في المغسلة. والأخرى تعد الصبوح في المطبخ.
Again.
والأخرى تعد الصبوح في المطبخ.
Right, so keep that together. تعد الصبوح, that's the فعل والفاعل ومفعول به. You finish. تعد الصبوح في المطبخ. Keep those two together.
تعد الصبوح في المطبخ.
ما معنى تعد? Prepare. What is the ماضي? What is the ماضي? أعد. أعد. Surface who? أعد. أنا.
أنا أعد أعد أعد
هو أعد. هو أعد. وأنا
أعد
أعددت.
أعد الماضي
أعددت. I prepared. أعددت. هذه يسمى فك الإدغام. What does that mean? فك الإدغام. What does that mean? Separating the idgham. It's a'adda, the two downs are together with a shadda. You come at idgham, the two downs are together with a shadda. Adda. When I say ana, I say addadtu. Ana, I separated the idgham. Naam. Separate, like marra, you say marartu. Marra, huwa marra, that's idgham. The two rods are together. But when it's ana, يحصل فك الإدغام. The idgham is separated. I say ana marartu. It becomes two rods that are written. Now, are you all with us online? Are you all with us online? You somebody separating the idgham. Now, if it needs further explanation, let me know. But here to iddu, she's preparing the breakfast. Continue.
فتقطع البصل والثوم والبيبار والبسباس.
Again, فتقطع
البصل
بصل.
فتقطع البصل والثوم والبيبار والبسباس. وأما الأخريان.
Nice and smooth. وأما
الأخريان.
نعم.
وأما الأخريان فإحداهما تكنس الغرفة بالمكنسة.
Have a nice and smooth. وأما الأخريان فإحداهما, as for one of the two, وأما الأخريان, as for the other two, and one of them, فإحداهما تكنس go straight to that lamb. تكنس الغرف, go straight to that lamb. Don't be lazy. تكنس الغرف بالمكنسة.
وأما الأخريان وإحداهما
فإحداهما, as for one of them,
وأما الأخريان فإحداهما تكنس الغرف بالمكنسة.
Take your time. Say تكنس الغرف بالمكنسة.
تكنس الغرف بالمكنسة.
Again, make the shadda on the nun jayden. تكنس الغرف بالمكنسة.
تكنس الغرف بالمكنسة.
Y'all online, how we doing online? Is everything understood? But you understand what it says? وَأَمَّا الْأُخْرَيَانِ, the other two. Ukhra means the other. Ukhrayani, the other two. And this is for something that's feminine, something feminine. For ihdahuma, for one of them, to kennisul, get in the habit of going straight to the maf'ulin bi. It's not like we're just going to any or avlam. That's the maf'ulin bi. Like you're going to say she sweeps the room. No, she sweeps the room. You don't want to stop. Na'am. Tukennisul ghuraf bil miknasa. Again.
Tukennisul ghuraf bil miknasa.
And when we finish this chapter, we're going to get into the chapter of sentences, and you have to look at Arabic as sentences. What does sentences mean? Fi'l, fa'al, maf'ulun bi, that's something. Jar and majrood, that's the other part of the sentence we're finished. And that's what we have here. Tukennisul ghuraf, fi'l, fa'il, maf'ulun bi. Where is the fa'il here? Where is the fa'il? Where is it? Kennisul, that's a verb. Where's the fa'il? Right, that demir, that's what you want to say. That pronoun to kennisu is a pronoun in there, meaning she. So that I want you to see that's the fi'l, fa'al, and the maf'ul bih. You're going to keep that together. Then the rest of the sentence is bil maknasa. You call that jar majroor. I don't care what the words are. We don't care about what the words. They got fi'l, fa'al. If it's lazim, that's going to be sufficient. If it's muta'addi, it's going to be fi'l, fa'al, and maf'ul bih. Yeah, that was you with me? That's what you say. That's what Arabic is. That's what Arabic is. If it's a lazim, it's going to be fi'l, fa'al. I ain't got nothing else to do. And it's going to be a jar majroor. Or it's going to be a dharf. Fawq al-bayt, like fawq means above, behind. That's the dhuruf, it's going to be jar majroor. That's what a sentence is. You know what to expect. And you know exactly where to stop. Are y'all with us online? And this is what the rest of the book is about. Sentences. What is Arabic? What is it? It's a bunch of words. You say, فَأَمَّا أُقْرَيَانِ فَإِحْدَاهُمَا تُكَنِّسُ الْغُرَفْ بِالْمَكْنَسَةِ. No. So we want to learn that slowly. We want to look at Arabic as sentences. And the sentences are phrases, not words, phrases. فعل فاعل مفعول به. If it's فعل متعدي, it means a فعل, it means a فاعل, it means مفعول به. If it's فعل لازم, it means a فعل and a فاعل. Then the other parts, بالمكنسة فوق البيت, نعم على الحافلة. Oh, that's like extra. Continue. والثانية
وثانية تعجن العجين للخبز إن لم يشتروه
again إن لم يشتروه
من المخبز.
Right. What does this mean? إن لم يشتروه.
He didn't buy it. If he didn't buy it.
But it's a yashtaruhu. What about that wow?
If he didn't buy it.
What about that wow? If they didn't buy it from. So how would you say that in English? You say the other one, she needs the dough if they didn't buy it. If they, and she's going to say, illa, it's like going to say it in Arabic. Illam yashtaru. You're going to put stress and you say, if they didn't buy it. That's how you say it in English, right? You're not going to say if they didn't buy it. No, you're going to say if they didn't buy it. And that's how you're going to say it in Arabic. لم يشتروه من المخبز. Are you with us online? Are you with us online? نعم عندك يا معاذ. The same sentences. والوالد يشرف عليه. والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا.
والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا ليشرف عليهم.
Again. والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا.
والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا
sometimes أحيانا
ليشرف عليهم. ليشرف عليهم. وأما الأخوات فإنهن يشتغلن في البيت وما حوله.
Again, يشتغلن. You can't stop like in the middle of the verb. يشتغلن في البيت وما حوله.
يشتغلن في البيت وما حوله. فبعد الشروق إحداهن تأخذ بعد خضروات.
Okay, let me hear the alif lam. بعد الخضروات.
بعد الخضروات من المزرعة فتغسلها في المغسلة.
Again, فتغسلها في المغسلة.
والأخرى والأخرى تعد الصبح في المطبخ.
Okay, hold on. There's a question here. Amma. Well, amma means ask for. I didn't see if there was a question. What does amma mean? Well, amma means ask for. I'm sorry, I didn't look at the questions here. Now, amma means ask for. Amma. وسنة قرآن كثير. أما من ثقلت موازينه أما وأما وأما ask for. نعم. فأجان هذا والأخرى تعد الصبوح في المطبخ.
والأخرى تهد الصبور في المطبخ.
نعم.
فتقطع
لا فتقطع
فتقطع بصل الثام
الثوم
والثوم والبيبر
والبيبار
والبيبر.
Oh, you have to make them the same. Like you have a ya mad with a ya, and a ma with a ma, a mad with a aleph. It have to be the same. Can't be bibar, and it can be bibar. Has to be bibar.
والبيبر والبسباس. وأما الأخريان فإحداهما تكنس الغرفة.
الغرف.
فإحداهما تكنس الغرف.
تكنس الغرف.
تكنس الغرف.
غرف.
تكنس الغرف.
نعم تكنس الغرف.
تكنس الغرف.
But listen. There's something that's called the nabar. What does nabar mean? Right, your emphasis, intonation, where you put the raising your voice. So you can't say like the ab yakhruj ahyanan li yushrifu alayhim. Not yakhruj ahyanan li yushrifa alayhim. What does that mean, yushrifa? Now you can't put the emphasis on the fa, you have to put it on the ya. But here you can't say tukannisu al-ghuraf. That's not ghuraf, it's ghuraf, not ghuraf. Not the rough, that's the word, in the ghur is something extra. No, it's al-ghuraf. You have to put the emphasis on the correct letter so it can be understood. Tukannisu al-ghuraf, not tukannisu al-ghuraf. It's not going to come to the mind of the listener like that. What you call nabar. Nabar is raising your voice on the proper space.
فإحداهما تكنس غرف بالمكنسة والثانية تؤجل العجين للخبز إن لم يشتروه من المخبز.
Again, إن لم يشتروه.
إن لم يشتروه من المخبز.
But don't say من المخبز. Say من المخبز. Not من المخبز. من المخبز. From the bakery. من
إن لم يشتروه من المخبز.
من المخبز.
من المخبز.
طيب عندك يا داود. So this here, well, it takes a portion of our class. Just imagine how many times you came to the reading in the class and you bumped your head and you scratched your elbows. Imagine all the times you never bumped your head and scratched your elbows. Where would your reading be? But don't look at the mistakes made. Look how much improvement you made. All the time you fell, and every time you fall and you get something wrong, you benefit. Now, bispas means peppers, hot peppers. Bibar are bell peppers, green peppers and red peppers. Bispas are the small hot peppers. So don't think like there's no benefit in it. It is. You're scratching your head, you're bumping your elbows, you're scraping your knees. Now, that's how you're going to improve. That's how you're going to improve, by reading. So get all the kinks out, press all the wrinkles out. And that's what we're doing. End together.
والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا ليشرف عليهم. وأما الأخوات فإنهن يشتغلن في البيت وما حوله. فبعد الشروق إحداهن تأخذ بعض الخضروات من المزرعة فتغسلها في المغسلة.
Okay, again, say that again. تأخذ بعض الخضروات.
تأخذ بعض الخضروات من المزرعة فتغسلها في المغسلة.
نعم.
والأخرى تعد الصبوح في المطبخ فتقطع البصل والثوم والبيبار والبسباس. وأما الأخريان فإحداهما تكنس الغرفة. غرف. فإحداهما تكنس الغرف بالمكنسة. والثانية تعجن العجين للخبز إلم يشتروه من المخبز.
Time. You understand online what does ajjana mean? What does ajjana mean? To knead. It comes from the word ajin. It means to make ajin. It's to make ajin. You got the flour. You put the water in it. You put your salt in it. If you're using yeast, you put yeast in it. And you're going to knead it. It needs to be flipped and turned. And we used to use in our ajin al-ajin. Why did we call it ajin al-ajin? Because it's not one way you do it. You're going to review it this way. You're going to review it that way. You're going to flip it back this way. You're going to do it that way. You're going to do it different ways. You review. That's why we call it ajin ajin. Because when you knead dough, it's not you just pack one way. You flip it, you turn it, you twist it. And in book 1, it's a very good book for you, preparing you with verbs. That's the topic of book 1. Madi, Mudari, al-Amr. You finish book 1, inshallah, you're ready to go. طيب يا هارون.
وولد يخرج والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا ليشرف عليهم. وأما الأخوات فإنهن يشتغلن في البيت وما حوله.
Okay, but you're saying it too quick. You say يشتغلن. It's يشتغلن.
يشتغلن في البيت وما حوله.
نعم.
فبعد الشروق إحداهن
تكتام إحداهن
تأخذ بعض الخضروات من المزرعة فتغسلها في المغسلة.
Again, فتغسلها
في المغسلة. والأخرى تعد الصبوح في المطبخ.
Okay, this verb تعد starts with a dhamma. What do we understand? What does that let us know? If it starts with a dhamma, that the maldi is going to start with a hamza. A'adda. That's what that means. When it's tu'iddu, meaning the maldi, huwa a'adda. Yu'iddu. No. Rubai. Very good. That's rubai. When it starts with a dhamma, and that's what we're going to get in the other. We're still on the first scale.
You said it's rubai.
It has 4 letters. It's a'adda. It's not adda. It means 4 letters. We didn't study that yet, but it's going to come. Excuse me, it's hot. Tayyib, continue.
فتقطع البصل. فتقتل البصل.
تقتل. She kills it. There's a تقتل. تقطع.
تقطع البصل والثوم والبيبار والبسباس.
But you read too fast. Not bisbas, it's bisbas. Right. والبيبار والبسباس. Just what's long. Make it long. Make it hard.
والبيبار والبسباس.
نعم.
وأما وعما الأخريان فإحداهما تكنس الغرفة
No, it's
بالمكنسة.
not غرفة. غرفة is one.
غرفة.
This is a different word. This is the plural. غرفة as one room. This is al-ghuraf. This is a plural. This is ghuraf, not غرفة. Al-ghuraf. Al-ghurafa.
تكنس الغرف.
But it's not tukannisu. It's not tukannisu. What about the shadda? What do we got?
تكنس.
Tukannisu, right? Tukannisu al-ghurfa. So listen to this. Listen to this. If there's a shadda means you have to stop on it hard, right? So just imagine, just y'all walk with me, that there is a wall there. You have your car, and you have to bang on it, right? You want to bang on it, man. You have to go fast before. You can't be that close to it and start. You have to go before it. So you have to come before the shadda. You have to say to kennis. You can't start putting the shadda on the noon to kennisu. No, to kennisu. You have to start before the shadda with your nabar. Yeah, Dawood, you understand what I'm saying? You have to raise your voice. If you want it to be a shadda, then you have to raise your voice before the shadda. So it can be no. You can't say to ken nisu. We know that it's shadda. And you say shadda. You say ram bil alam. You say alhamdulillah rabb bil alamin. You can't say alhamdulillah ram bil alamin. You didn't know that it was shadda. Where you raise your voice at? You're going to raise your voice before the shadda, so we know it's a shadda, that you stopped on it. It's going to raise your voice before it. Are you all with us online? Now, this is part of articulation. You're going to raise your voice before the shadda, so we can see that it's shadda. وأما الأخريان في إحداهما تكنس الغرة. تكنس ليس تكنس الغرفة. So when you had that, I understand that the noon is shadda. Now we say Rabb bil alim. I say Rabb. I raise the on the Rabb. I understand that Baba is shadda. Naam. That's what you call nabir. Barakallahu fikum. Endek.
تكنس الغرف.
But don't stop after the alif lam. So you got to look at the whole thing. What are you looking at? You're looking at fi'l, fa'al, maf'ul bi. You're not looking at fi'l, fa'al in the alif lam. Tukannisul, and then you stopped. No, you're looking at that beforehand. You're aiming, and you see a fi'l and the fa'al and maf'ul flying, looking like a duck in the sky. And you're following that thing, and bam! You're going to shoot the whole duck, not just his feet. You're going to hit it right in the middle. Tukannisul ghuraf. You see the whole, this is what you see flying there. Al-fi'l, al-fa'al, and al-maf'ul. That's what you see in your eyes. Before you say anything out of your mouth, before you shoot. You see it. You understand what you're reading. You're not reading words anymore. We're finished words. There's no more words. You have expressions, and they have a meaning. It's called lazim. It's called muta'addi. It's called jar al-majroor. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with us? You're not reading words. There's no more words on the page. Divorce that 3 times. We did that before. I told them to divorce her. Divorce her. Kick her out. No more 1 words. No more 2 words, 3 words, 2 words, 3 words. It has to be. It's not Arabic. It's not Arabic. Yeah, Abdul Sabor, you with me? You have to see the whole thing. Bam. Get the whole prize. If not, you're going to be saying, Tukannisul Ghuraf. What does that mean? You're going to say, Ammal Ukhrayani. What is this like? You know how in the Quran you have Qira'at Hamza? In the recitation of Hamza, you stop on the Hamzat and you stop in the middle word, right? No, it's not Qira'at Hamza. This is Arabic. You with me, Abdul Sabur? So you have to see the whole picture and deliver it. It's meanings that you're saying. We're not reading letters and we're not reading words. These are not words. We're not reading letters. We're not on that level anymore. We're not doing words. No vocabulary words here. Sentences, and the sentence is made up fi'l fa'al or fi'l fa'al maf'ul and jar majroor. That's what we have. You're going to see it and deliver it. Naam. So when you start thinking like that, then you start delivering like that. Naam. عندك.
تكنس الغرف بالمكنسة.
أحسنت. I had a
والثانية
teacher and still with him. You might make 1,000 mistakes. Once you get it right, one time he's like, Jamil, excellent, superb. Like, it doesn't matter. Now they made 15 mistakes. Then he's like, superb, excellent, mashallah. Like the kind of wipe away all the time. He done dumped you and scratch you up, slap you upside your head. But you have to do that. Superb, excellent, mashallah alayh. Like, man, I made 15 mistakes. Yeah, pardon me. Go ahead. Yeah.
والثانية تؤج
Huh?
والثانية تؤجن العجين
Nah,
للخبز.
come on now, love. Let's go. Look. You lost all the ducks today, man. We're gonna be slow. We're gonna chase all the ducks away, man.
تؤجن
تعجين العجين. تعجين العجين.
تؤجن العجين
I'll say تعجين العجين.
تؤجن العجين للخبز
Nah.
إن لم يشتروه من المخبز.
Min al makbaz. Did you look before you shot that duck? I mean, did you actually look? When you saw a head, you just started shooting before I started flying? You heard a sound like quack, quack. You heard a sound and you just started busting off? Y'all pardon us online. We got a whole different thing going here. You have to see the duck before you shoot it. Are y'all with us online? Yeah, y'all with us online. You have to see the duck before you shoot. No quack quack. No sounds. We're not shooting off no sounds. Nah. Sahib, inshallah. And yeah.
والوالد يخرج معهم أحيانا ليشرف عليهم وأما الأخوات فإنهن يستقلن في البيت وما حوله فبعد شروق إحداهن تأخذ بعض الخضروات من المزرعة فتغسلها في المغسلة والأخرى تؤد الصبها في المطبخ والأخرى تؤد الصبها في المطبخ والأخرى تحب الصبور
again والأخرى
تحب الصبور
تعد
والأخرى تؤد الصبور في المطبخ فتقطع البصل والثوم والبيبار والبسباس.
Okay, let's get that nice and smooth. These are known vegetables all over the world. فتقطع
البصل والثوم والبيبار والبسباس.
No.
وأما الأخران
لا make that clear.
وأما الأخريان
Good.
فإحداهما
Again.
وأما الأخريان فإحداهما
Good.
تكنس الغفر
لا
تكنس غرفا.
So listen. If it's difficult to put it together, what are we going to do? We're going to separate it. تكنس الغرف.
وأما الأخريان فإحداهما تكنس الغرفا بالمكس.
not غرفات. الغرفة. But don't make it long. غرفة. Nah. الغرفة. But like, you know what a sukoon is? It's like safe grounds. It's like, just get out. Let me just get out with a sukoon. Like, let me just be safe. Like safe grounds. But it does have a fa there. But the way you said it, when you elongated it, it seemed like something else.
وأما الأخريان فإحداهما تكنس الغرف بالمكنس بالمكنسة
All right. بالمكنسة.
no
والمكنسة is اسم الآلة. From كنسة. It's taken from the word كنسة.
وأما الأخريان فإحداهما تكنس غرفة بالمكنسة والثانية تؤجل العجين
But it has to be clear, ya ikhwa. It has to be clear, crispy clear. Again, والثانية.
والثانية تؤجل العجين للخبز.
Right, so now, if it's difficult to put it together, what are we going to do? We're going to separate it. تُعَجِّنُ الْعَجِينَ. But still, we still see it as one thing. It's just heavy on the tongue, but it's not heavy on our mind. We still see the fi'l fa'il and the maf'ul and bi. We still see it in our hand, but it's heavy on the tongue. تُعَجِّنُ الْعَجِينَ. We're going to stop. تُعَجِّنُ الْعَجِينَ.
والثانية تؤجل والثانية تؤجل والثانية تؤجل
تُعَجِّنُ. Like what you want to do, I want you to land on the gene like it's a ball, and you go down on the gene, and then it's going to bounce you back off of it, like tu'ajjin, like get on it, lean on it, jump on the gene, and let it come back off of you. Tu'ajjinu. That's like tu'ajjinu, like you're hopping, skipping on the letters. No, land on each letter. Taste it totally in your mouth. Taste the huruf. كان يقول هذا خليل ابن أحمد ذاق الحروف. Like he tasted the letters. Rahimahullah, because he learned how each one is pronounced correctly. ذاق الحروف. And that's what you want to do. You have to jump on the gene. You can't skip over it, think you're going to hit it right. تُعَجِّنُ الْعَجِينَ.
والثانية تؤجل العجين للخبز إن لم يشتروه من المخبز.
من المخبز. So I want you all to slow down. Everybody slow down. I don't like to digress, but my teacher, he has made it mandatory that I slow down in my recitation. Then I realized I istamta with it more. I like it more. But now he wants me to read like A'udhu billahi minash shaitan. And they think, nope, you want too fast. Nope, you want too fast. Slow down. Like Nazim, because he's been telling me to do it for the longest, and I'm still making it. No, now when I do it slow, I hit every single mark. But I keep speeding up. Like I have to train myself, make myself. I can't. You have to train yourself. So you have to land on each letter. Now, you want to sit down with the letter. You want to pour out some tea. You want to taste it good. You want to go to the next letter. You want to smell that letter. You want to go to the next one. You want to open up. You want to look at it. You want to open the veil, see how it is. The other one, you want to feel the letter with your hand. You want to touch the letter and see how soft it is. You want to get to know the letter. So when you get on it, you can know it and you know exactly where to put your tongue and go. But the problem, we're not putting our tongue on exactly where it has to go because we're so fast all the time. So a major part of Arabic is what? Diction. You have to slow down. Now, we're going to finish the story today, but we're going to concentrate on diction. So it's not just fluency. It's not just that you go smooth, but first and foremost, it has to be correct diction. Tayyib, let's read. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. How are we doing online? How are we doing online? Listen, we took a half hour doing this, and it is absolutely necessary. There's no other way. If you don't know another way, go ahead. I don't know what they're doing in these other classes. I don't know what they're doing. But how are you going to teach the students? This is an amana. This is an amana. I'm here to teach you Arabic. I'm not here to take your money. We have to teach Arabic with proficiency. It's an amana. I'm not teaching no book. I'm teaching people that have hearts, that have time, that have children. They have desires, they have ambitions. Not teaching a book. Book is dead. Book. Teach a book. Y'all with me or not? Say it. Let's move on. Bismillah. وفي ضحوة من النهار. That means at duha. means at that time in the morning after shuruk. Na'am. And when the sun is clearly up. Na'am. وفي ضحوة من النهار يجتمع أفراد الأسرة في المجلس. And that's the ism makan, the place where you sit. Ism makan, the place where you sit. يجتمع أفراد الأسرة. يجتمع أفراد الأسرة في المجلس فتوزع الملائق. فتوزع الملائق والشوكات والمناديل. طيب, what does this mean? وفي ضحوة من النهار, and in the morning time of the day, mean the early morning, 8 o'clock. Na'am. Duha, it shows that the sun is up. It's hot. It's a little hot. Not like back the shuruk. Shuruk just shows that the sun comes up. But أنك لا تظمأ فيها ولا تضحى. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about Adam, like, don't get kicked out of Jannah. And Jannah has everything you want. وأنك لا تظمأ فيها ولا تضحى. You're not going to get thirsty. ولا تضحى. The sun is not going to be on you. That comes from duha. La tadha. The sun is not going to be on you. Everything's going to be fine in Jannah. So duha means that there's sun. Now with me, Dawood. Tadha is a fi'l. Now, Allah said that you're in Jannah. La tadhma. You're not going to be thirsty. Wa la tadha, from the word duha. The sun is not going to be on you. Everything's going to be fine. Now, but this is dahwatin min an-nahar. It's a part of the day when the sun just came up. Now, huh? That means that's the time in that part of the day from duha. In dahwa, in the early part of the morning. This is dahwatan min an-nahar, in the early part of the morning. But what part of the morning? When the sun just come up? No. When the sun is up. No. No. Right. But what it means is that time of day. What time? Dahwa min nahar. In the early part of the morning. That's what it means. In the early part. It's not like 10 o'clock. It's not like 11 o'clock. But it's like 8 o'clock. And the sun is up. No, the sun is up. Shuruq is just when it comes up. Sometimes the breeze salatu duha. That's another hadith. That's when it's really hot. No. Right. But in that hadith, the Prophet doesn't call it Salatul Duha. He calls it Salatul Awabin. He calls it Salat Awab. But the people call it Salatul Shuruq. Some people call it Salatul Duha. But you're not going to find a hadith that calls it do that. We call it Salatul, you call it Salat when you enter the masjid. Tahiyyatul Masjid. You're not going to find any hadith that says Tahiyyatul Masjid. You're not going to find any hadith that says Taraweeh. These are names that the fuqaha came with. Tahiyyatul Masjid, Salatul Taraweeh, Salatul Shuruq, Salatul Duha. You're not going to find these words in the Quran and Sunnah, but these are names from the fuqaha. They named it these things. Okay? Now, what does this mean? وَفِي ضَحْوَةٍ مِّنَ النَّهَارِ, mean in the early part of the day. What does nahar mean? The daytime. Nahar means day. Okay? But dahwa from nahar, in the early part of the day, when the sun is first coming up. Okay? يَجْتَمِعُ أَفْرَادُ الْأُسْرَةِ. What does that mean? The individuals of the family gather in the sitting room. Well, like I'm not going to say a dining room, but in the majlis. It'll be like a guest room. يَجْتَمِعُ أَفْرَادُ الْأُسْرَةِ. Afrad, the individuals of the family. Fardun is a individual. This is the individuals of the family. Afradul usrati fil majlis, in the sitting area, sitting room. Fatuwazza'u, that's mabni lil majhul. Tuwazza'u, mabni lil majhul. But what does wazza'a mean? Yuwazzi'u tawzi'. What does that mean? To distribute, to hand out. Wazza'a yuwazzi'u tawzi'un means is they're handing out, they're giving out. What is it given out at the majlis? Fatuwazza'u al-mala'iq, the spoons are spread out. Mala'iq is ism al-ala from la'iqa. La'iqa means to lick. What does mala'iqa mean? Spoon, the thing that you lick. It's a spoon. You put it in your mouth and you wipe it off. It's called the mil'aqa. It's an ism ala. It comes from the verb la'iqa. Y'all with me? Harun.
No.
It's an ism ala. Na'am. Na'am. The Prophet ﷺ said, don't wash your hands hatta tal'aqaha. Don't wash your fingers until you suck it. Don't wash your fingers until you wipe everything that's off of your fingers. Hatta tal'aqaha or tul'iquha, until you give it to somebody else to wipe it off. Na'am. Tayyib. Fatuwazza, the spoons there are placed out. They're placed out on the ma'idah. فَتُوَزَّعُ الْمَلَائِكَ وَالشَّوْكَاتِ. What does shawka mean? Forks. This is ism ala, but it's not on the scale of mafa'il or maf'il. This is ghayru qiyasi, but it's ism ala, but it's no specific scale. Shawkat. وَالْمَنَادِيل. Handkerchiefs, and it's on the scale. It has a scale. Handkerchiefs, napkins. How we doing online? Are you all with us? These are new words. You need these words. You got to come back and read this story. Now, mindil is one. Mindil, manadil. Now, napkins, handkerchief. كلها منديل. Some منديل. للحمام. Anything. Sometimes in Arabic, they call something by the company that does it. So in Yemen, they call this fine. And there's a company that's Fine. The name of the company is Fine. So the Yemen is called napkins, Fine. Because the name of the company is called Fine. Like, no, it's not Fine, it's Mindy. But the name of the company is Fine. So they call it Fine. Like, fine, fine. You know how they call napkins like a nice name, like Fine or Softy or, no. Right. Okay, so in Yemen, they call it Fine. If you ask anybody, try it today, Hal Indik Fine? They take out a napkin. Hal Indik Fine. Like, it's not correct Arabic. That's not correct Arabic. Tayyib. You read after me. وَيُصَبُّ الشَّاي فِي الْأَكْوَابِ لمن يريده ويصب الشاي. هذا مبني للمجهول. صب means to pour. يصب الشاي, it is poured. The shai is poured in the cups. لمن يريده, for whoever wants it. The spoons are poured out, the forks are poured out, the napkins are poured out, and tea is poured for whoever wants it at this family. They were all working out in the farm. The men were doing their things. The women were doing their things. This one was sweeping. That one was cooking. And fi da'watin min an-nahar, at a certain time of the day when it's still early, they gather in the majlis. For somebody, yuwazza al-mala'iq wal-manadil wal-shawkat wa-yusab al-shay. Tea is poured in the cups. Liman yuriduhu. What does that mean? Liman yuriduhu. For whoever wants it. How we doing online? Everything is clear. وَيَتَنَاوَلُونَ الصُّبُوحَ مَعًا. الصُّبُوحَ. وَيَتَنَاوَلُونَ الصُّبُوحَ مَعًا. What does this mean? Yatanawalun. It's not no word. And they eat. Right, to take something, to consume it. Take something. not only with food. Now, so they consume, they take breakfast together, they eat breakfast together. وفي بعض الأحيان وفي بعض الأحيان الوالد لا يفطر معهم. الوالد لا يفطر معهم بل يبكر إلى المحطة. إلى المحطة بل يبكر إلى المحطة ويركب الحافلة إلى الأسواق ويمر على بعض التجار. Let's go back. وفي بعض الأحيان. Online. I want this online. What does this mean online? وفي بعض الأحيان. What does this mean online? وفي بعض الأحيان. وفي بعض الأحيان. These are phrases. I put it in the book on purpose. So you can use it. It's a phrase, so you can use it. Right? Sometimes, and on some occasions, and sometimes. Now, أحيانا means sometimes. Now we're talking about بعض أحيان, on some of the occasions. On some occasions, الوالد لا يفطر معهم. What does that mean? الوالد, the father doesn't eat with them. He doesn't have breakfast with them. بل يبكر إلى المحطة. What does that mean? يبكر إلى المحطة. He goes to the station early. Are you all with me? The father doesn't eat breakfast with them. بل, rather, instead. بل means instead, rather. يبكر إلى المحطة. He goes early to the bus station. ويركب الحافلة إلى الأسواق. To the markets. ويمر على بعض التجار. ويمر, he passes by, he walks through, he goes past the different merchants. يمر على, he passes by the different merchants. نعم. ليشتري منهم حوائج الأسرة. No, you're reading after me because we didn't read this. ليشتري منهم حوائج الأسرة بسعر الجملة. ليشتري منهم حوائج الأسرة بسعر الجملة. What does it mean? What does that mean? ليشتري منهم, to buy from them. حوائج الأسرة. لا, حوائج, right, from حاجة, the needs of the family, the necessities of the family. حوائج is from حاجة. حاجات. حوائج. حوائج from حاجة, the necessities of the family, everything that the family needs. يشتري حوائج الأسرة. We understand that, Harun? حوائج الأسرة, the necessities of the family. What does this mean? بسعر الجملة. What does it mean online? بسعر الجملة. Wholesale price. So he's going all the way to the Tujjar. He's not buying from like the local place. He's going all the way out to the major things to buy it at a wholesale price. بسعر الجملة. Jumla means wholesale. Jumla. At a wholesale price. بسعر الجملة. At a wholesale price. بسعر الجملة. To buy the needs of the family. Wholesale. Imagine that family. They're a big family. They have a farm. He goes, he have money. He goes and he buys, things in a large amount. like that. Na'am. Na'am. At a wholesale price. Na'am. Okay, let's finish this up. وبعد ذلك يعمد إلى مطعم من المطاعم هناك وبعد ذلك يعمد إلى مطعم من المطاعم هناك. What does that mean? وبعد ذلك, after that, after he's finished shopping, but that's not in the translation, in personally intense. He goes, but you understand, like he's doing this on purpose. Like, I'm hungry now. Ya'med means he's doing it intentionally. He's going there. Ya'med ila mat'am, is going to a restaurant. Min al mata'im hunaka, from all the, he just goes to one of them. One from all of them. Nah. Goes to a mat'am from all the different restaurants that are there. We understand that. Ya'med ila mat'am means he goes to a, but it's not like yadhabu. It's a little stronger than yadhabu. Ya'madu, it goes with intent. Man, he's going, huh? No, what means he just goes that way. Yadhabu just goes. Now, Ya'med, he is going with a purpose. Like Ghalib said, he intentionally goes. But it doesn't translate to that. If you look it up, it means to go. That means to pursue, to do something. I'm done. Like he's going to, he knows where he's going. He's going to eat. He's hungry. Ya'med. And to do something with conviction. Do something intentionally. All right. Like he's going to treat himself. Not home. All right. Now you said it. Like he's going to splurge. He's going to eat. Like, Ya'med ila mat'am. Isn't that what the kids now? He's going to Ya'med. He didn't eat breakfast. He didn't eat breakfast with the family. Now he's going to go to, the mat'am. He has a purpose. Ya'med. تمام. طيب. ويأكل شيئا يسيرا. He eats something light. ويأكل شيئا يسيرا. وبعد الصبح الأولاد يتجهزون للمدرسة. Look at the fathers out. يتجهزون للمدرسة. So open your mouth for those fathers. Don't say يتجه. Say يتجه. Don't say يتجه. Don't say يتجه. Say يتجه. يتجه. نعم. وبعد الصبح الأولاد يتجهزون للمدرسة. What does this mean, يتجهزون? ما معنى بعد الصبح? After breakfast. The kids prepare for school. What is school? It's a makan. It's a makan. فيغتسلون ويغيرون ملابسهم. What does that mean? يغيرون ملابسهم. They change their clothes. We had it on the previous story. فبدل قميصا بقميص أليق وغير السراويل بالتي هي كانت أنسب. You're with me? بدل غير, to change. ويغيرون ملابسهم. They change their clothes. ويتدهنون. What does that mean? تدهن. What is duhin? Duhin is cream. Yetadahan means to lotion yourself up, to put grease in your hair, to put grease on your face. Not grease, lotion. We say grease. Can you imagine we go somewhere else? We put grease on it. In America, we call it grease. I guess it was a 60s term. But it's cream. Right. Duhan is cream. Duhan is cream. Adhan. The plural is adhan. The word grease. Right. Yatadahan means to groom yourself, to put lotion on, to do your hair, to groom it. Naam. Yatadahan. Duhan is cream. Adhan is the plural. Yatadahanun. Wayurajjilun. What does this mean, yurajjilun? To comb your hair is to yurajjil. Rajjala yurajjil. Naam. Rajja, they comb their hair. Rajjala yurajjilu. To comb your hair. So you need these words, right? Oh, you know how to say this. You need to know how to say this. فَيَغْتَسِلُونَ وَيُغَيِّرُونَ مَلَابِسَهُمْ وَيَتَدَهَّنُونَ وَيُرَجِّلُونَ ثم يذهبون إلى المدرسة على الأقدام. What does that mean? يذهبون إلى المدرسة على الأقدام. By foot. لأنها قريبة من مسكنهم. This is the end of this long story. So tomorrow we're going to read the end of the story from وبعض الأحيان. في بعض الأحيان الوالد لا يفطر معهم بل يبكر. طيب. Okay, now listen up. When we read this, we want phrases. We want phrases. We want the alif lam. We don't just come and read the regular old reading that we've been reading all the time. We want a new reading. Now, get the alif lams in, get them 2 words in, get those 3 words in. This is our lesson for today. But that's what we're going to start. Let me look again. Now, في بعض الأحيان الوالد لا يفطر معهم. That's what we're going to do. We have to read in class, ya Ikhwa. We have to. Do y'all feel like y'all are getting stronger? Say yes. No, nobody say no. You got to get out if you say no. Tayyib, this is where we're going to stop. Barakallahu fikum. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Allah, Allah, Allah.